What's going on, my vacuum enthusiasts? It's your favourite vacuum YouTuber. Anyways, here I've got the brand new, sparkling, fresh out the factory, Eureka Powerspeed vacuum. Now, if you're wondering why I'm doing this outside, it's because my house is a dusty, crusty, rusty mess, and I'm doing this outside. But even then, my garden is messy, as you can see. Which is why I've got a new vacuum. I tried using a broom, yeah, but that's just back-breaking work. Good job, I got a new vacuum. Right, now let's get cracking on the unboxing. So, let me just cut open this tape. There we go. And if you're wondering what the box looks like, if my lovely assistant would like to show you the box, here it says, swivel steering. No, it's not actually. It's 2 fixed wheels. It doesn't actually swivel, so they're lying, okay? Deep cleans carpets, we'll see about that. 4.6 kilograms, ultra lightweight. I can believe that. And a huge, massive, humongous, giant beastly 4-litre dust capacity. You've got a 3-metre hose, 9-metre cord, and a turbo brush along with the standard attachments. And it's perfect for pet owners. Now, the other side of the box, here you can see the machine itself picking up the dirt. I don't know what these lasers are for. They're not that advanced. It hasn't got lasers, so whatever that's about, I ain't got a clue. But these are the attachments. They're not see-through, blue coloured. They're actually just highlighted, showing you where they're stored on the vacuum. And here it is working on a shaggy carpet to a hard floor. And the other side of the box, that's what it looks like. So these are the features. We just pretty much summarized it all, apart from the easy empty dust cup. Anyways, enough talking, let's get to the unboxing. So the first thing we see upon opening the box is all these glamorous attachments. So you got the crevice tool first of all, which is quite short, but it's not too short. It's quite thick as well, actually. So if you got narrow gaps, let's say in between your car seats, that's going to be quite thick. It might even fit, I don't know, but it is what it is. Then you've got a dusting brush. I wouldn't say it's a dusting brush, it's more of a stiff brush, but it's not too stiff. It's medium stiffness, so that can be used for scrubbing your stairs, or a stubborn dirt brush. Might be able to do dusting with it as well, whatever. And then you've got a stair tool, which looks quite advanced actually. You've got 2 litter pickers. See these red velvet strips? That's going to pick up lint and pet hair. You've got a brush as well on the perimeter of the tool itself. And let's see what that button does. So if you press on that, what does that do? Oh, that's clever. Okay, so you've got the brushes down so the actual red part doesn't touch the surface. But when you press on that, you can lift the brush up and then you can have just a stair tool. So that's pretty cool. And then this part swivels as well for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. Next up, we've got the turbo brush. So this is basically a tool that has a spinning brush bar to remove pet hair and also deep clean your carpeted stairs. The bristles are not too soft. They're actually quite a decent stiffness. And if it gets blocked up, for example, and you need to clean it out, you turn on this ring in an anti-clockwise direction. Then it should come apart like so, and then you can clean it out. So that's quite a nice feature. Then pop that back in, lock it up, and there you go. That simple. And then you've got the instruction manual with some bits and bobs in there. I don't know what it is. Okay, looks like we've got the cable hook and another cable hook. So that's that. The instructions we don't need because I'm a vacuum expert. Next up, we've got, oh yeah, the stair tools. That's your stair tool. You've got 2 of them actually, so this one's a larger one. Okay, now removing this piece of cardboard, we've got the hose attachment, which is actually quite a nice looking hose. It's a wide diameter, so it's going to resist blockages. Let me pull it out. It's quite a long hose, but there it is. Nice and stylish, isn't it? So I'm going to be wearing this because I got a Eureka hose on me. Now, next up is the handle. You've got the turbo brush storage, so if I grab my turbo brush here, that clips on board so you don't lose it and is right there where you need it. The handle grip is pretty comfortable as well, so I'm happy about that. It's a nice solid feeling plastic, so yeah, so far so good. And that hook is there to store your hose on, like so. And next up, we've got the vacuum itself. Look at, ooh, that is a nice, beautiful colour scheme. Black body with purple and yellow accents. Look at that. But not least, we've got an ultra long crevice tool with a flip up brush. How convenient. This also extends further and becomes a flexible crevice tool. So that's good for getting in between, I don't know, let's say your washing machine and the wall and the fridge. If your gap is that thick, obviously, I'd say that's about just over an inch. If you've got a crevice that is more than an inch wide, then this is perfect. The only bad thing I've got to say about this is when you bend it, yeah, the airflow is going to get blocked because see that kink in there? How is the suction meant to pass through? So, bad design. But it's a clever idea though, I'll give it that. That's quite a soft brush actually, softer than the actual brush attachment that comes with it separately. And you've also got some vents, which I see no purpose in because this thing will probably have weak suction anyways, being a 400 watt motor, I think. Is it 400 watts? Yeah, it's a 400 watt motor. So why would you want suction loss out of here when you want the full suction anyways? It makes no sense. The assembly of the Eureka Powerspeed is very, very simple. The first thing you do is you grab your handle, slot it into the top of the vacuum like so, into that hole, click home, snaps into place. So that's step one out of the way. The next thing you do is you grab your hose, slot it into this hole right here. So what you do is these tabs, as you can see, slot into these little grooves. You push it in there, then you give it a turn clockwise, and then it locks into place. Now that's not coming out. You wrap it around the cable, hose hook, just like that, and the hose cuff goes right over here. And there's your machine, almost assembled. Now the next step is get your two cable hooks. They snap into place. One over here, right on the bottom. So you push it in till it clicks into place, just like that. And the top one is a swivel one, so again, same procedure, push it in, and that one can actually turn, so you can release the entire cable in one go. And that one is just fixed. And then you've got your attachments. So the first one is a crevice tool that goes onto the back like so. Your dusting brush on the side, right over here. And your stair tool on the opposing side. And that's your vacuum cleaner, fully assembled. But wait, I forgot the turbo brush. That goes on the front. And there you go. There's your instructions, by the way, for the cord hook, in case I wasn't clear enough. And as for the cable, it wraps around the back of the machine, just like that, in a clockwise direction. But I'm not going to do that just yet because I'm going to show you the rest of the features. So, the machine itself, let's take a look at the cyclone and bin. So, you press this unlock button on the top of the cyclone. The entire bin comes off. It's a huge bin, I must admit. I do like that. And to empty it, you press on this yellow catch. The trapdoor falls open and all the dirt falls out. Now, close that. The filter's on the top, so you undo this purple clip. The entire lid flops open, and there's your filter. So it's a sponge with a nice little hook, so you can pull it out like that. With a pad on the back, and that's your filter. Just give that a wash whenever it's dirty. The shroud itself, this is a single cyclone machine, so the single cyclone comes out for easy washing as well, and that can separate into two pieces. So give that a twist to unlock, and there you go, you can wash the entire thing. That's clever, isn't it? Pop that back in, put your filter back in, close the lid, and then Bob's your uncle. So that clicks back into place. There you go. You've got 5 height adjustment settings. So you've got bare flow mode, low carpet, a slightly thicker carpet, but not too thick. Next one up, and then the thickest carpet. So let's say you got shaggy carpets, that's what it's for. But I'm probably going to be using on the low carpet and bare flow mode. Maybe even this setting. And now the box is empty. Now on the back of the vacuum, you've got the highlighted part. This is what I like about the vacuum. All the important bits are highlighted in yellow. So things like the height adjustment, the release lock to start vacuuming. The power switch is yellow. The actual wand release as well comes off, and the button as well to remove the cyclone. This is the feature that I like, by the way. So you remove the handle, pull off the hose, that attaches into the back of the wand, give it a twist to lock it in place, and then you can use that as a extension tube. So let's say, for example, if you wanted an extension tube with the turbo brush, you don't have to bend over, you can just do that. That's pretty clever, isn't it? So I'll pop that back in, just like so. And the hose on the back right here. Right, now I was saying, that's the power switch, that's that, to release the vacuum. The wheels are plastic, they're not rubber coated at all, so, you know, you can't expect much from a cheap vacuum. That's a well, it's kind of a see-through internal hose, so if that does get blocked, you can see it. So that's a nice feature. There's the serial number and the wattage information, made in China. So that's that. And as for the base of the vacuum, where the business end is, you've got the brush bar with fairly stiff bristles, so that's a nice feature. I do like that. If you know me, you know how much I love my stiff bristles. You've got a blue and black felt padding around the sole plate, so it's going to dust your hard floors as well. So that's good. And that's pretty much it. That's the Eureka Powerspeed vacuum. Right, time to give this a test run. So I'm going to clip the cable into the cable clip right here so it doesn't get in the way. There we go. That's all done. Now I've got this messy blue carpet right here with some cat biscuits. Let's see how it does. So, empty bin. Here we go. Oh, it's not plugged in. Switch on. Ooh, that's really quiet. Wow, okay. Look at that. And that's on the third lowest height. Let me just raise that a bit. Yeah, that's a bit too high. That setting was perfectly adequate enough. And look at all that dirt we got already. This is such a quiet vacuum. Now, it is pushing the biscuits around, so what I like to do is lift the head up. Just one more going over. I'm really impressed with this vacuum, wow. Okay, decent carpet lines. Let's feel the suction. Okay, it's nothing special, but the carpet performance is actually really good. So I'm more than happy with that. I'm really happy with the noise level and the carpet performance. The brush bar seems to do a really, really good job. And there's all dirt we picked up. There's quite a bit of fine dust in there as well. So I'm really impressed with this Eureka Powerspeed. Oh, one more thing, let's check the filter, see how dirty it is. Just from that little carpeted area. Spotless so far, but that will get dirty eventually. Right, so there we are then, the Eureka Powerspeed upright vacuum cleaner. Stay tuned for more testing and demonstrations of this vacuum with huge mess tests. Okay, so I vacuumed the downstairs, this landing right over here. So that's the size of the landing, and my bedroom, which is quite small, and I've done that briefly as well, that room over there. So we picked up quite a lot of dirt actually, and I only vacuumed yesterday with the Dyson. Quite a lot of fine dirt, a good substantial amount of fluff and hair, pet hair, all of that, you know what I mean? So one thing I have found weird is the height adjustment. So let's say that's the highest setting, yeah? The next one down is this. You'd expect that one to be the next one down when it's actually not. It's actually the low carpet setting. And then bare flow mode, which is the lowest setting, is exactly the same as this setting right here. So that's weird. So I'm going to be using it on this setting right here. So I don't know why that is, but yeah, it's weird. Anyways, let's clean this mess up. One pass. Yeah, marvellous. I'm in love with this machine. Okay, so that's the Eureka Powerspeed.